Hey Teddy, it's Coach B here. Just looking at some of your breaking down some of your swings, and then I got to say there's a lot of things I really like, and a couple adjustments I want to show you. But let's get into it right away. I want to start with the frame by frame swings here. These are from the last session on Monday, and like I said, there's a lot of things I really like about your swing. First of all, there's not a lot of moving parts. It's a pretty compact swing, which is great because there's less room for error. Um, you're definitely a contact hitter. You have a nice level swing, and there's a lot of line drives coming off the bat. I'll show you the video loop in a minute. I have a couple of them after we break this down. I like that you have a high hand path, right? You're not dropping your hands. Look where your hands cross your body. It's almost up by your chest, which is great. You'll be very productive there. Not a lot of pop outs, which is great. There are a couple of concerns. One of them is I feel like you wrap your bat a little bit, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. So you're seeing the pitch coming in here, and you get your hands back, which is great. But right here, it's going off screen. But let me draw on it for a second and show you. When we get to this point with our hands back, we definitely want to have our knob pointed. You see how you're pointing it kind of this way, like almost, towards the opposing dugout. We would love to have our knob pointed down towards the catcher at this point, straight to his catcher's mitt right here. The bat should be a little more vertical up here so you don't wrap it around your head. See how it's kind of wrapped back here, and the more you bring your hands back, the more you wrap it. So we'll try to keep the bat at a more vertical angle here and focus on that top hand so that it's not getting a little lazy and letting it fall behind your head. So we want to avoid the bat wrap by getting the knob to the catcher's mitt. And we'll work on that in the next clinic as well. Another thing I noticed, and we'll see it in the video more, is sometimes you get a little, you swing with your arms a little bit rather than your hips. Not so much on this one. This is one of your better swings that I took here. And I really think everything's pretty balanced here, and your hips are going. You have a nice, look at this is a great shot right here. I love the firm front side here. This front leg is straight through there, a little bit of almost a 90-degree bend in the back, right? Your eyes are right down on the ball. Hands are leading the way out in front with the barrel dragging behind. I love that, right? I want to work on getting your hands a little extended. So getting your hands out to here before you put them away, extending through the baseballs, right? So we said there was, a baseball on a tee here, baseball on a tee here, and then a baseball on a tee here, getting through all of those before you finish your swing up and out. But, I love what you're doing here. It's a really nice swing. Let me show you some of the video loops here. While we are watching this loop, let's keep an eye on that bat wrap. I'm wrapping it behind your head, and let's also let's see if those hips are active, or sometimes your arms kind of lead the way here. Let's see. We want those hips to lead the way with the hands reacting to the hips. So the hips are going to pull the hands, not the other way around. But like I said, a lot of good things here. Definitely things to build off of here while this loads here. Couple miss hits to start up, then you find your groove here. See that bat wrapping around your head a little bit. Definitely want to get that knob to the catcher and get that bat a little more vertical. There's a great one. Got your hips going through that one. Right to the left center gap. Good eye there, good take. The next session of swings right here after this one, you get some really, really good ones. I think that was the first one of the night, but this one I'll show right now. This loop has some really good swings on it. You get a little more into your hips here. Some good ones. Make sure our bat's not dying at the point of contact. You're extending through contact. Right there's a great shot. Line drive right off the L screen. Came right back at you. Another one. Left center gap. Another one. So right there, the hips kind of got a little lazy. And then right there, you come back and throw your hips at it. So we're going to make sure that we're generating energy and power in that back hip, that rear hip, and then launching that through while keeping your hands back. So the hands are going to follow the hips, and those hands are going to pull the barrel through the zone. I found a good video of Manny Machado here I want to show you, just to go over some of the things that we're talking about. The first thing here, and I'll play this clip through a little bit. I want you to watch when his hands go back. Watch the angle of his bat, vertical. Look at the knobs. They catch it right there. See yours a little more wrapped behind your head. Just lets it get through the back of the zone a little bit earlier, a little bit quicker. Less wasted movement, less holes in the swing. Here it is again. Right there, knob going straight down to the catcher. As soon as that front foot lands, the back hip's going to go. Bottom hand's going to yank that knob right to the pitcher. Beautiful swing. So I'm going to play it back a couple more times. There's two more things I want you to notice here. Look at his back leg. Watch the 90-degree angle when he throws his hip right there. See that 90 degrees? That's power. That's where power comes from. Driving with the back hip forward, you know, pointing his belly button towards the pitcher, as they say sometimes. Watch him extend through contact here. Point of contact right over the plate, and watch him extend through those three baseballs. 1, 2, 3, right off the bat. Beautiful shot. Head down the whole way, seeing off the bat. So if we're looking for a drill that could help you out here, we went over the walk it out drill, as I called it, where we went 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, got our hands back, separated our load from the swing. And then, we worked off the tee in the last session where once we had our front foot out and our hands back, we went with the hip first, nothing else moved, isolated the load. This is a similar drill that you can do, and we'll do this in the clinics on Monday, but you can watch it here. It's just like the one we did, where you're going to get your load done, get your hands back early, get your stride, get your front foot out, and then just worry about the swing alone, right? Kind of break it into 2 parts. We want to get more out of your hips. So he's going to get his hands back here, then you'll see the stride come out, stride, and now just hips and hands right there. So we did it in the walk it out 3-step thing. This is another way. It's simple. Get the hands back, stride out the front foot, then worry about just firing off the hips, pulling the hands, and extending through the baseball. Here it is again. Stride, swing, hips and hands right there. So we'll work on something like this to isolate the movements, to get more power from your lower half. Here, let me put my email address up in case you have any questions. But, like I said, to wrap it up, a lot of good things. Contact hitter, not a lot of moving parts, compact swing, level swing, a lot of line drives off the bat. Nice high hand pass, your hands across the chest, not dropping. Just going to work on getting that knob to the catcher to avoid that bat wrap. Definitely going with our hips first, pulling our hands, and extending through the baseball. I hope this helps, and we'll talk more about it when I see you at the next session. Any questions, please email me.